You're welcome to your darling station, the Family Wisdom TV. I remain your anchor man, John James Joshua. So, I have a question posted by somebody, and the question reads thus: Sir, please help me. I'm feeling really trapped in this my marriage. I'm tired. I want to opt out. I want to run away. But as a Christian, please, what can I do? I'm fed up. So, the person that wrote this question is a female, and she's feeling trapped. She wants to run away. She wants to bust everything. She wants to call it off. So she's asking for advice. Well, in a way of reply, I believe the person that wrote the question is watching this clip. We title the topic of the day as When Two Are Worse Than One. Yes, you heard me right. When two are worse than one. Yes, contrary to the Bible passage that says two are better than one because they have good reward of their labor. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. So this one is in contrast, that instead of two being better than one, today I'm saying that two can be worse than one. Yes. Yeah, before we continue, please, as usual, I want to plead. Kindly share this video. Share it. Share it. Let it reach people. The topic may not affect you, but you may know somebody that this topic affects. Why don't you please share it? Let it go viral. Share it. And the Lord will bless you for that. And anytime you get to our YouTube, kindly subscribe. Yes. Comment and like, those, by doing this, you are telling our operators that this message is blessing lives, and they will also suggest it to others, so it will move. Please be that Samaritan woman that went and spread the gospel. Yes, that went and spread the gospel, and the Lord bless you as we do that. So let's go straight into our topic today. When two are worse than one. When two are worse than one. Yes, your two can be worse than one when the following happen. We may have to do this teaching in parts. Yes, we have to, because it's a long topic. The topic is very wide. So number one, why your two can be worse than one. I know you are ready to listen to how two can be worse than one. Number one is faulty foundation. Yes, faulty foundation. What do I mean by faulty foundation? And we explain now. Faulty foundation include one, forced marriage. Forced marriage is a situation whereby one party is not consenting, but maybe because he wants to please his parent. The parent may be high societal people that, my child cannot marry a poor man. My child cannot marry a poor man. So maybe a son of governor must marry a son of senator, or one son of big woman must marry one son of big person. So, that situation, because they don't want to, a kind of go low or associate themselves with the no-name people, the low-class people. They may be forcing their children to marry each other so that they can be in the same strata. sometimes this wedding doesn't work. There are two will be worse than one because it is not built on genuine love. It's not built on genuine love. They're just trying to please their parents. So I call it forced marriage. Forced marriage. Yes. And it may not be because of as a result of being societal. It could be religion, like the opposite religion or some tribe. They may even start collecting dowry from one big man, even when the lady is still a child. So by the time she's already a girl child, 13, they sell her off. That's what I call the seller off. Either she likes it or not, she's been sold off. Or the guy is being forced to marry a girl he doesn't really like. So to me, this is forced marriage. It's forced. And because it's false, because it's a forced marriage, the foundation is faulty from the beginning. So the marriage is not expected to last. Yes, there may be problem. Some may get along with it at the end of the day, but high percentage is that it doesn't really work. There are two, maybe worse than one. Yes, another one that is close to it is arranged marriage. Unfortunately, even some churches are getting involved in this when they begin to arrange sister A for brother B or brother B for sister A. Maybe because one is getting too late, so they want to arrange. So, and it could be the parents themselves arranging. So, whoever is making that arrangement, what we call blind dating, so, or matchmaking. So, sometimes it's 50-50. This arranged marriage is 50-50. It may work, it may not work. They may eventually get to like each other, but sometimes they don't get to like each other. So, what are you going to do? So there's no way the other person will be feeling trapped. Yes, the other person will be feeling trapped, especially the one that doesn't really, like the arrangement. So, or when they did not find love at the end of the day. So both of them may feel trapped. So I hope the person that sent this question is watching this clip. Yeah. Another reason under faulty foundation where your two may be worse than one is the modern arrangement system. We call it contract marriage. They contract it. Maybe the guy is traveling abroad, so he gets a lady over there. She may be single, she may be single mother, you know. So and because he want to get the green card fast, so he decided to go into contract marriage. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. One party may be happy about this, and the other party may not be happy about it. So contract marriage, at the end of the day, one will lose. One will lose. And because they know it is contract, so anything can happen. So sometimes it doesn't work. So if you're there in a contract marriage, especially those that left their wife behind in their local environment and now go and stay with another woman there, strange woman, just because of visa, I pity you. Please retract your step back. Retract your step. So that may be the reason why the whole thing is not working. Yes. Please, let's do the needful. God will help us. Now, still under faulty foundation, why two may be worse is unwanted pregnancy. Oh, the two are in a relationship and somehow it's turned out to be, you know, pregnancy set in. Wow. Some use even this as a joker. As a joker, you know, understand? They use it as a joker. Maybe one of the parents is not consenting. So let's use it as a joker. Let's impregnate each other. At the end of the day, they'll be forced to release her for me, or they'll be forced to release him. So they use it as a joker. But remember, that is a faulty foundation. And maybe that is what is causing the problem we are facing right now. Because somehow you have disobeyed God. You have disobeyed God. So when you do the wrong thing and you are not expecting that, it will work. When you land into problem, you expect heaven to come to your rescue. Abi, we cannot continue in sin and say grace should abound. So it may be the problem that is you are facing now. You force your parents to release you. In other words, you did not receive parental consent. And most of the time, these people, the man does not pay the dowry of the lady. Most of the time. Because it is pregnancy. So the parent will just be forced to release their daughter. And if you did not receive blessing from parent, what will you receive? Curse. So if you are facing problem, and I pity especially the lady, you force yourself on a man through pregnancy. You disobey your parents. You make them unhappy. If problem happen, where are you going to run to? So please, even if you have had 10 children for him, force him to do the needful. That's the advice I used to give. Force him to do the needful. Let him go back and pay your dowry. How can a man respect you if he didn't pay your dowry? He did not pay your dowry, and you expect him to respect you. He may eventually molest you because he's a thief, and you agree that he should steal you away from your parents. So it doesn't have much value for you. So please let him go back and do the needful. Pay your dowry. I've seen some people trying to restitute. They pay the dowry and they remarry and start all over again. So better. Don't run your family on a faulty foundation. Don't run it on a faulty foundation. It doesn't work most of the time. Then there's another bad one. And I wonder how they expect that thing to work. Husband snatcher, wife snatcher, even in the church. I heard of a case recently of a church where the pastor's wife, the wife of a GO, wife of the GO, decided to marry a member of the church. And they drove the man away. They drove him away. Rename the church. Force the children to maybe claim the new man's name. So, a situation where you steal a wife or you steal a husband, and now there is problem, and you are expecting heaven to come on your behalf, Abi. Look, let me tell you, when you are crying, the angels will be smiling. When you are crying in that marriage, the angels will be clapping. You caused it now. You are a thief. You are a thief. So you snatch somebody's husband, you snatch somebody's wife, and you want things to go right. It's not good. You make the other woman cry, and you want to be laughing. So it's a faulty foundation. Either you like it or not, it's a faulty foundation. Oh, what about people that are married many? Those are the people that are marrying many. But we are talking about a situation by where you snatch. You know what you use, maybe diabolical means or whatsoever, in order to just get that man at all costs or get that woman at all costs for yourself. So That is a faulty foundation. And if problem happen, definitely your two will be worse than one. You will be better off when you are single, when you are alone, than when you force yourself to marry or to steal somebody's husband or steal somebody's wife. Are we together? Now, under faulty foundation, the last one I want to discuss is what our youth, especially our youth, they call it normal. Normal. Sex before marriage. Sex before marriage. They call it normal. A situation whereby, you know, they start seeing each other or they woo each other anyhow before wedding. There are a lot of implications. Number one, the Bible says, let marriage be what? Honorable, and the bed undefiled. So the first implication is that you have defiled the marital bed. You have offended God. And I don't know if the God that you offended, you expect him to still bless the wedding, the marriage. You understand it? Without restitution. So what is happening, what may be happening in your home now that is making your two worse than one, maybe as a result of punishment from God. It may be. It may be. And even if God did not or forgives you, let me tell you the implication of sex before marriage. Yes. The serious problem that this thing causes is distrust. Distrust. Well, that is the second topic which I'm going to discuss. But now imagine what the man supposed to see as new after wedding. You have seen it and seen it and seen it, before wedding. So it's already old. And unfortunately, on the wedding day, you people will be saying you are going for honeymoon. It is not honeymoon, it's honey sun. Because what is honey about the moon now? What you have seen, he is tired of it. So there is tendency that by the time you people come together, you quickly, fade, fade on in each other's eyes. You soon be tired of each other. There's nothing new about it again. So maybe he's not seeing you as new because he have had it enough even before wedding. You understand it? So that may be the problem you are facing. The man is not seeing you as any new. Now, under this part one, the second point I will discuss, because it goes along with what I'm saying, is distrust. 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 The truth is, anytime you had sex before marriage, the very day you had each other, there's a demon that is called distrust. We step into your life. You can never trust that man again. The man can never trust you again. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I used to warn single ladies. Don't open your lap anyhow for a man. The man can never trust you again. And you too, you can never trust that man. Why? Even the man is the one that deflower you. Anytime you are not around him, he will believe that the way you throw yourself, you agree for him, you may be agreeing for other people there. He'll be so suspicious of you. And the same thing with you. You'll be suspicious of him. Because the question is, if he can do it before marriage, if he cannot hold himself, how sure that he can still hold himself? Now maybe he traveled. He traveled to another town. He's spending 3-4 days. You went for a conference or this, you will be suspicious. You stay long in the office, you'll be suspicious. Maybe it's having it with another person. So distrust will set in. You people can never trust each other 100% again till death do you part. So maybe that is what is happening. And as long as distrust set in, suspicion, assumption will make the marriage worse. Yes. So eventually, your two may be worse than one because you never trust each other, because you continue to suspect each other. Yes. Because you continue to, sniff. Your mind will not be at rest. So why do you start it in the first place? Why do you start it? So that may be what is affecting your home. So I don't know. Whatever you are passing through, please try and check these pointers. Maybe that is what is causing your two to be worse than one. I'm going to stop here today and we shall continue in part 2 because the topic is wide. Thank you very much.